Well, well, well. What do we have here? Back in a daff. You were staying home this time. Oh, hello, you. These are never the intros I want to do. These are the intros I get left with to do. Hello, one and all, and welcome back to another video. This time we actually are going to the UK. Funnily enough, a couple of months ago I actually filmed this video, but it was the first time I went to the UK. And long story short, I can't be arsed editing it because I filmed way too much and I really, how would you put it? I made too much work for myself, so I'm just going to scrap that idea. I'm going to bring you this time instead. Like, do you really need all this crap that you bring sometimes? I only spent 20 quid or whatever, or 25 quid getting all, like, you know, food and stuff. This is not going to work. A lot of you are probably thinking, why wouldn't you just bring this? Well, I brought it over a couple of times. A lot of you wouldn't already know, but I've actually been over to the UK and back a couple of times since you were the last seen. And basically there's no microwave and the fridge doesn't really work properly in the Volvo, so it's kind of a bit of a pain. Everything works in it apart from the fridge. Fridge has gone kind of smelly and not really the idea for keeping your fresh food in. So the last couple of times I went, I spent a bit too much money, and I know it's really crass to talk about money and stuff, but money's really important. You don't go over to the UK to make less. Do you get what I mean? So you got to save a few bob while you're at it. So I'm just throwing all my stuff into this here now at the minute. Finally, that's the Fiesta's parked. Thanks to Graham for fixing me central locking. More on the Fiesta to come in next week's video. So yeah, I'm not bringing this because there's a few issues and I needed the microwave and blah blah blah. And sure, I'll take that for a spin. Sure, why not? I haven't driven this since I broke my ankle. I think that was last time I drove it. Actually, I forgot. I have to unhook from this trailer and we have to go collect our fridge. So I'll talk to you when we get the fridge. How about that? Having the time of your life, filling the fridge tank before I go, because the back door, the back door is a bit loose on it, so it's just handy to have. Cheers, I got these that load my shoes. Ugh. It's just handy to have the tank topped up to the brim, so I don't have to worry about it over in the UK. I'm just spilling a bit on the ground. It's only a small bit now. Right, I'm gonna head around to Irish Ferries now. Catch you around there. There's a big container ship leaving the docks as well. He's getting out before the Stena and the Irish Ferries. If any of you don't know, that's the Stena line. That's going to be going, like, I'd say either 5 minutes before or after us. I'm going on the Irish Ferries on the Epsilon tonight. Not by choice, but the Epsilon has to be probably the worst boat on the Irish Sea. Now, I wonder if he's going to send me up that ramp, which they did the last time, because there's plug-ins up there, but I doubt he's going to send me down here. We'll just go down here and find out. I think I'm gonna get sent in there. He's just trying to figure out how much space he has, I'd say. Sure, no panic. I'd rather be parked up here on this ramp. It's a bit of an arse because you have to reverse out of Holyhead, but at least you're off the boat first and you can get straight up the road. Whereas when you go down here, you have to wait until these two lads, like, and there's a big queue behind them. You have to wait until all them come out and you go in and turn around and then come back out. So fingers crossed he sends me up there. Up the stairs we go. Off to get a cabin. didn't show you the inside the cabin or anything like that, but I really needed to sleep, and that's exactly what I got. 2 hours of very warm sleep. So if you've never been on the boat before, top tip, a lot of you probably will already have, and you'll probably be shouting at me saying, Ian, stop telling me what to do. This is for the lads that have never done it before. If you've never done it before, especially if you have a fridge, come down and check it. Like, go do a walk around, because I've been on the boat now a good few times, and every time I come back to it, they either leave a chain on or leave the fridge plugged in, because they don't let the diesel run while it's in. Anyway, fairly simple stuff. Just do a walk around, make sure nothing's like falling off or anything. Yeah, I've actually gotten very, very lucky the past 5 or 6 times I've been over here. They haven't been open, because I near enough get the same boat all the time. A couple of things about the boat as well. I'm lucky enough that they get me a cabin every time I go on it, so I can get on the boat. You get given a breakfast. Wouldn't be advised eating it. I'd eat something before you get on the boat, because you don't feel well after. So you get your breakfast, you get your cup of tea or whatever, and usually what I do after I eat the breakfast, straight away up, hit the bed for 2 hours at least, so you're getting a bit of sleep. I always wake up and get me shower on the boat, because I'm just not a fan of services at all. I don't really go. I don't stay in the services all that often. The last time actually I came over here, I stayed in an industrial estate, a very nice, quiet industrial estate. They didn't mind trucks being parked there near the place where I was loading the day after, and there was a pub around the corner, so I went around, had a couple of pints, and I met a couple of you guys in this pub, and we were drinking there till all hours. So to Kieran and the boys from North Hallerton, that was a pleasure, an absolute pleasure. But that's what happened anyway. I parked the truck, found a little pub for having a quiet couple of drinks, because I didn't have to load until like 12 o'clock the next day, so I had like a 15-hour layover, so it was grand. Had me a couple of drinks, met the vehicles, had a bit of dinner, and went back to the lorry and had a absolutely solid sleep. No trucks or no refrigerators running all night or people pulling up next to you. None of that. That's why I don't like services. I don't tend to do them. I'd rather go out well out of my way and park on the side of the road if I don't have to park in the services. Because I'm lucky as well, again, with the load we do. We go over full, and on the first day, like today, I'll deliver me first drop, so it's a full load for one place. I can turn off the fridge for the night, and I'm not reloading until tomorrow, and then I don't have to turn the fridge on until I'm going home. So, piece of cake. Really is a piece of cake. I love doing this, because it's like a break away from the stuff at home, because we're so busy with stuff at home that it's a lovely break. It's lovely. You're straight over, one drop, one collection, and back. Sometimes it is a bit different though. As I said the last time I came over with the home heating oil tanks, I had 2 deliveries, one in Telford, which is outside Birmingham, and the other one was near Chelmsford in Essex. That was a few weeks ago now. So 2 deliveries, then I had a collection in Colchester, and then another collection in Warwick on the way back. So that was a busy enough hell trip, but that was actually alright too. It was handy. It was a curtain sider, like. But I know I enjoyed that trip now, I had to say. Now, good morning everybody. Well, I probably said that about a million times today. So right now, I've driven roughly about 2 hours. I'm in Chester Services. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull over for a sleep, because it's now... What time is it? That watch isn't right. It's 7:30. So I actually don't have to be in Grimsby until about 2 o'clock. So I'm going to pull over here, take advantage of the 2 hours free parking, get a nap in, wake up, get a coffee, and then we'll continue on from there, because I'm just wrecked, and I don't know if you can tell, but I'm very tired. So I'll catch us when there's a Costa or a Starbucks involved. What an absolutely beautiful day. Now, I'm finished my little nap in Chester Services and it was delicious. Until like I woke up and it turned out to be like 27 degrees outside, so it's very warm. So the AC is on full blast, as you can probably hear. Right, so now it's time to go full steam ahead down the road. I'm going to set the sat nav on this. It's going to take me about an hour, but I will do it just so I don't get brought down any new streets, because this drop, I've actually never done this drop before. I didn't realise it was a different drop. So I'm going to find where it is. I'm going up the M62 now, which if any is now is the road like out of Manchester towards Leeds, and like there's this big massive hill, like it's the highest motorway in the UK according to the sign. So you have to you have to start like, you know, dropping gears whenever going up to the top of this hill because it peaks, and like for the DAF, like I had to send in a notice a month early to start dropping gears and try and get up the hill, because otherwise it'll just start rolling backwards. So yeah, I put in the notice about a month ago and we're getting up it just about. Hello, there's a Mercedes Super Value or supermarket truck overtaking me, so yeah. 530 ponies. Yeah. And that has probably 380. See what the problem is? But this M62, yeah, like I'm sorry you can't see it because I only have one camera, and you can see it, this one, I don't know. Getting spoiled. I think I'm after seeing Didi. I think Didi just drove past me a second ago. He's a Manchester truck YouTuber. But as I was saying, on this road, yeah, there's like a house in the middle of the motorway. I'll insert a picture here now. And like, you just have to think, what an absolute that he didn't want to move his house and let a motorway go around him. Why would you want that? The hills around here are really nice. I've been in 10th gear for a while now, so it's nearly time to start dropping to 9th. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start overtaking these WS lorries because they've big loads of concrete on or something like that, but it looks like. So did you guys enjoy the extended steel load? I thought you would enjoy it. Something different. You have to stay on your toes in this job, so it's nice to pepper some new things in that you just haven't seen before. So I actually like doing the extended loads. Really interesting. You have a lot to think about it, you know. Whereas when you're doing the UK loads, it's just piss through a piece of piss. Well, the R stuff is anyway. Because the place I'm going to in Grimsby, I've never been there before, but I've actually figured out how to work the sat nav. Thank you for many of you who have messaged me. I had a big bugbear with the sat nav in this. I've got it working. I figured out how to put postcodes into it. You can actually put postcodes in it, but you know, it's not very simple to do. But you have to go look for it and you have to know what to look for. Anyway, I found it. So sorry that, but the infotainment system is still shit. So like. Anyway, so it's program. This is a very creepy warehouse. I'm after spending like the past 40 minutes walking around this mad, creepy, old abandoned place. It's like somewhere they'd see a murder happen or something. And I couldn't find anybody. And literally as I walk out the door, the lads come back, they're on their break or something like that. So time to put it on the bay and get rid of this load. There's one thing like you just can't take away from that lorry, and how cool it looks. Like baby axle and all. I still think that thing looks real cool. It's such a big bus of a thing to get around. Well able for these big trips, but just could do with a few more ponies. Or a bit more torque even. The horsepower I'd say is fine, it's just the torque. If the torque was turned up a tiny bit, it'd be a great yoke to pull. But Asher's not even on 50,000 kilometres yet, so who knows, could be a great puller in a few months. Ah lads, it's like 25 degrees. It's like Grimsby or Gruyere in France, like the south of France. Oh, they're unloading it now. It's like 28 pallets on that, or 29 pallets on it. So it's heavy enough, like it was like 24 tons or something. The gross weight of the load, so yeah, it was heavy enough pulling up the hills, I suppose. So I suppose I may give the old daff a break. I may give her a break. So, in a turn of events, we are now, as you can see, is on 14 and a half hours. So, if I get out here in the next 10 minutes, I'm parking here. The place, it's just idiots that just don't know how to unload a truck, like, you know. Basically, there was a couple of pallets in the back, double stacked, and there's like a door in the refrigerator in the unit, and whoever put it on obviously did it a real smart way. Went in, I'd say, with the top pallet, like lent it and then pushed it up onto the top other pallet. But I was trying to explain it to the lads that are loading this. Tried to explain it a good few times. I said there is a way to get it out, just let me do it, so I'll get it done. And I understand lads aren't allowed to give me things, you know, but I would have got it done, and I was trying to explain to them how to do it. But I've been here for 3 hours, so what's that for? Now they're trying to get it off. They've got a boss man involved. So yeah, man, I told them, I said I'll be parking here overnight if they don't hurry up. Oh lads, the day or two I'm out having since I was last talking to you. I think I said last night that the place I went to yesterday, the first place I went to, they couldn't get the load off there. The lads just could not drive a forklift, so they refused most of the load. They took like a part of it and refused the rest of it. So it's just an absolute ordeal and hours of waiting around and emails to get this sorted. But we're now in the warehouse where the lads can drive a forklift and they're going to take it off. So where I am now, just outside a town called Grantham. Very fitting, isn't it, that I'm in Grantham? I'm in Grantham. I'm fond of the ham myself, to be fair. So I'm here now. I have to go across when the guys get this off. I have to go to Derby, backload out of Derby, and then straight back to Holyhead today. So as you can all see, pretty easy, not hard at all. It's really nice work. Apart from last night, I was looking forward to sleeping with no fridge on. I have a really bad headache today from that. And plus it was like 22, 23 degrees last night. So it was just a warm, hot, sticky, wet, noisy. It was like going to a nightclub and you weren't conscious at it. That's exactly what it was like. Really warm and sticky. And I'm really tired because I didn't sleep. So when I get this off, I'm gonna go reload in Derby, and then I'm gonna drive a bit back towards Holyhead, take a 45. I need how many hours I'm driving now? I'm driving an hour and 36 minutes. It's gonna take me another hour to get there, so I might drive another hour out of Derby, pull over, have a nap, because the boat isn't till 8 anyway, so it doesn't really matter, and then just drive straight back to Holyhead after me 45, and job's a good one. Fingers crossed these lads can drive forklifts now and get this off. I think they can though, because they didn't even question it when they opened the back doors and seen it. So happy days. I'm sweating my tits off. It's like 30 degrees in the UK. Completely sunny, like not a day to be in a big box. Thank God for brand spanking new air conditioning, because I'd be dead without it today. We're homeward bound now. When this is loaded, I'm gonna go up the road, take me 45, and then head straight to Holyhead. Lovely day, lovely and easy. And just like that, we're back in Holyhead. What's around me? A couple of tunes, lads, Proud Trans, Macalif's new S650. A few boys and girls around. All I'm going to show you now is the cabin on the boat. I'm not going to show you the dinner because I'm not even going to get that tonight, because it's manky. It's always manky. So do a quick cab tour on the inside of the boat. I'm gonna go get a shower because I badly need one, and that's it. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe, all that usual jazz. If you want to see more videos like this, comment down below and let me know what you want to see. I'm after getting a serious tan yesterday after going to that beer garden last night. So I'll see you again. Now, are you ready to see the penthouse suite? Yes, I got an upgrade. So, are you ready? I don't know if people are sleeping or not. Alright! So, this is the penthouse suite. Just lock this door so they don't send any more drivers in. They never really usually do. Anyway, here's the room. That's another bed. That's another bed. Wow, look. High-tech bed. Yeah, there's that. There's a bathroom and a shower. I'll be using that now in a few minutes. As I was saying, yeah, this is the penthouse suite because you do get a view. Isn't that magnificent? I've actually never been on this 8 o'clock boat before. This is the first time I've been on this. Well, I was saying that. I was on it before, but not as a freight driver, only as a passenger. So yeah, that was the whole video. I really hope you all enjoyed this. There was a bit of, how would I put it, a political nightmare during the whole thing, with regards to taking the load and then going to reload. So look, it was a bit of a nightmare, but we got it done in the end. Powered through. Now we are in this lovely penthouse suite on the way home. So that's another trip under the belt. Speaking under the belt, I need to let it loose because I'm after eating that curry dinner, which I said I wasn't going to eat, and now I feel really sick. So just a bit of advice: bring your own food if you're going to go on the boat. Don't plan on eating the dinner because it's never nice, ever. So with that, use this information as you will. Actually, a quick disclaimer, right, because I know this has been going on a bit. Right, guys, if you see me, yeah, like especially like if you're a driver or whatever, and you're on like maybe the boat, for example, and you see me and you know me, like, or know of me or whatever, like, not trying to sound big-headed around, but if you do know me and like you don't come up and talk to me, but then you go around telling lads that I'm an ignorant arsehole and I don't talk to people, that's your fault. How am I supposed to know who you guys are? You know what I mean? Like, there's thousands of people who watch these videos, and all the viewers, I can't see who watches them. So like, I'm open and willing to have a conversation with absolutely anybody. Even if you don't like me, I'm open and willing to have a conversation. But yeah, just if you never met me or never spoke to me or never said hello, how am I supposed to know who you are? Do you get what I mean? And I mean that in the nicest possible way. I don't mean to, I'm not calling anybody names or anything like that, but yeah, just if you come up and talk to me, of course I'll talk back to you, and I'll blow the ears off you for about an hour talking shit. So anyway, with that, thanks for watching the video. More videos like this to come, even better videos planned. I've now got a tan, work is done, loads are finished, everybody's happy. So I bid you adieu, till next time.